In recent news, Suburbia was left in disarray earlier this week when Norman Mann, father of two, discovered a de-extinct megalodon in his children's kiddie pool. The origins of this exotic animal are still unclear, but his case was far from the last unearthed in his area. And in case you were concerned, no, you didn't tune into Fox News by mistake. We interviewed Norman for a first-hand account, and here's what he had to say about the matter.
I don't know all that much about the megalon, but I can tell you this. If that thing coexisted with men like me, it would have gone extinct a lot sooner. Because I will say that there was some degree of initial shock when I discovered it in my children's kiddie pool. But it was no more shock than you would have in discovering a mouse in your bathtub. So I very quickly was able to lift it up, take a picture. I'm on the app, so I set that as my dating profile, and it honestly just wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah, I will say that the initial process of lifting the megalon certainly did have its challenges. You have to get under the gills to get a good grip on it, and you also have to keep in mind to lift with your legs. So physically, it was a bit taxing. I don't really know how to use this technology, but I also wanted to address that I honestly don't have a problem with the extinct animals moving into my town, except for that I would prefer that they stay away from my children.
Carnivorous fish are far from the only invasive species that Suburbia is dealing with. Shay Old, retired librarian, has been experiencing frequent run-ins with the dodo.
You're as
Shay.
dead as the dodo.
Who let this guy in here?
Your mom.
I don't think she did. I don't think she's around.
Yeah, because you're adopted.
Okay, well...
You could say whatever you want about these dodo birds, but the truth is, they make a mean omelet.
One of the most admirable of these de-extinct species would have to be this woolly mammoth. Sheep may be prehistoric, but that isn't stopping him from racking up millions of likes and followers on TikTok. Unlike my Uncle Dave. He owes it to Jay Walker, Jr. at School High, who has begun riding the gentle giant to school every morning. We will try our best to provide continuous coverage of this story as it unfolds, but for now, the source of these de-extinct animals remains unclear, as well as how they will be handled by government officials. It seems for now that no one is coming to pick up their misplaced dodos. Oh. Be sure to follow Oleander Newsroom for updates.
There we go.
You could say whatever you want about these mean birds.
No.